Well, hello there. Oh, video games have returned, and so have I. Did y'all hear that intro music that was playing during the intro bumper? That's the title theme for Metroid Prime 2. Never heard it much because I was always a trilogy boy growing up with that. But man, it's a really good theme, isn't it? Just when that electric guitar comes in. Ooh, love me some of that. A little bit more upbeat too. It's funny considering it's about as dark as the first game, but maybe a little bit darker. But regardless, we are going to be going through Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. And once again, 100% all items, maybe 100% research. If we don't, then that's fine. Everything comes into view here. I don't know how long this exactly will take, but we'll see. It's gonna be interesting. If we can get this done, maybe have 3 done by thanks. No, not that. We're not gonna get that done by Thanksgiving. If we can have this done by Thanksgiving, then I would consider it a success. So let's go ahead, go into it. Again, we're going to be on veteran mode, which is the original game's normal mode. So we're getting the true GameCube experience. I mean, we're not gonna do original GameCube Boost Guardian though. That's what are you kidding me? All right, let's do this. Come hither, Samus. Mission File 02546. 8 days ago, contact with Galactic Federation Trooper Squad Bravo was lost. Oh yeah, we get to see the Federation here. Contract agreement. Locate Federation troopers and render assistance. Data confirmation. Last transmission received from a rogue planet located in the Dasha region called Aether. Aether. Uploading last known coordinates now. I was gonna say we're gonna learn how useless the Federation were in the third game. Well, they're not completely useless, but here, definitely are. Well, that doesn't look foreboding at all. It's a nice little friendly planet, unlike the last one that we were just at. Oh! Purple lightning. No! Hey, just crashed through a couple layers of rock. No big. Imagine what this would look like in remastered, by the way. Like, picture that in your mind. Now the real question is the music going to start up properly? Yep, sounds like it. Alright. That's a good start so far. Alright, so made a couple of adjustments with the controls. Well, really one adjustment. So I still have the morph ball bounce set to the side button on the mouse here, but I now have Missile attack set to that too. So no more of me contorting my hand to have my middle finger and the middle mouse to shoot missiles as I'm aiming with my ring finger, locking on with my ring finger and shooting with my index finger. Did not feel good. So hopefully this will work out better. Just need to get used to it. So we'll see if this turns out any better than the first Prime hack, which it did all right besides those little quirks there. But now, again, we're on to 2, and there are also a couple differences within the game itself. First off, the scan feature now has all the scannable items in just full recognizable color, which is a great addition. Makes them a lot easier to look at. Statue houses a power grid, motivator unit, and an energy projection array. All systems are offline due to age or structural damage. This is pretty old stuff. Now we gotta scan my ship here. All this little data here. I thought this was nonsense, but I think these are like the little sections of data here. So like within mechanisms, within vehicles, there are 3 vehicles to scan. If we're going to buy 100% by that value there, that's a third of the vehicles that will be featured in here. I think one of the Galactic Federation ships will be the other one. And I forget what the last one will be. Mechanisms, this is 8% of all mechanisms, so it's not just ships, there are all a bunch of other mechanical wonders that we're going to be seeing, and then 2% overall for the research. Something I never really considered until now, unless I just completely forgot about it. Those little values here. But this is a Hunter-class gunship vessel registered Samsaran. Your ship has been damaged, auto repair function initiated. You can return to your ship to recharge energy, reload weapons, and save progress in the game. Oh yeah, and scan this, and then what's the 2 button? Okay, that's still that. So we can get more data in here, this is where they're hiding away all like the weaknesses and stuff to like, figure out how to defeat enemies. But there's also all the extra data on the other things that you can scan. So just read a little bit of it. Your Hunter class gunship is one of a kind. Its distinct hull lines marking it to friend and foe alike. Custom built for you by the Federated shipyards at Alias 3, it contains a mobile energy recharge system and microfactories designed to produce ammunition. Sophisticated onboard computer stores mission data collected in the field for future reference. Oh yeah, and this is how data is now, or this is how you can get your, not just data, the logbook, but your inventory and then your options. I never cared for this. I thought I understand for stylistic purposes it looks kind of cool, but it's a lot more cumbersome than just like the standard menu that they had at the very beginning. Is there anything else here that we can scan? There is this. Statue's motivational unit is functional but requires power to operate. Power beam can't re-energize the statue, seek an alternate energy source. And so yeah, right away we've got a little obstacle here that we're not going to be able to get through until we get a specific item. Classic. Large quantity of acidic fluid. Fluids may be used by indigenous bioforms for digestive purposes. Shell is vulnerable to weapon fire. You don't say. And Prime 2 is definitely a lot messier than Prime 1 was. We're going to be seeing quite a lot of, not necessarily, well, yeah, gore, I guess, as gory as Metroid can get. Prime harder, exactly. Okay, so I guess I was wrong. The doors don't necessarily have to be scanned for the research stuff, so... Durable plant form adapted to low light environment. Presence of a plant container suggests it was placed here for decoration, possibly by the local sentients. The little house plant. Oh, these fucking doors. Cannot interface with door control system, cannot translate alien text. To access door controls, you will need to update your translator files. So this is a more complicated lock, or an extra lock step. And we will be getting those translator files, but not for a while. Down we go! Or, sorry, Geronimo! That's what a Matt Smith doctor would say. Oh, the Galactic Federation crate. Storage units are known for their complex lock systems. Destroy them to discover their contents. Absolutely nothing in them. Ugh. Terminated bioform complete splinter. Source of termination, inhalation of industrial grade pesticide. Toxic elements still present in local atmosphere. Maintain suit lockdown for effective life support. Don't unmask yourself, Samus. Don't do it. Not until the game's done. Device is part of ventilation system converted to dispense pesticide. Pesticide supply is at 13% and dropping. So I guess this was done or converted by the Galactic Federation if these things were getting in their way. And they do have their own helmets, so makes sense. So this is a weird thing. The doors are not scannable. I think there are some specific ones that are, maybe. But these little gates here, these count. These are more of the mechanisms. So this is a Mark 6 gate. I can read Roman numerals. Armored defense system. This gate was used with armored security locks. The locks must be neutralized for the gate to operate. The gate is durable, resistant to all but the most potent explosives. The most potent explosives, and it just says the same. Hey, Harry. I assume that's you, Harry. If not, I'm terribly sorry. But hello, Mr. Stools. Well, the mechanism is the same, but now all of the scannable items are, like, highlighted with distinct colors and not just, like, one little symbol. As you can see here. Like, red is the most important ones, like critical ones, and then blue is less important, but could still go to the research area. Yes, Queen! There's an armored security lock. Lock armor disengaged. Unable to bypass lock security system. Destroy lock to advance. So, I guess like progression critical stuff is marked red, and non-critical is blue. Up you go! It's definitely Harry. Okay, now how did you guys die? Splinter. Bioscan indicates a creature was hit by an unusual amount of weapon fire, more than necessary to kill it. Marines are not prone to such overkill. I believe you. Inverted cargo pod gate. This gate was once part of a starship cargo bay. It has been modified for security purposes. It will move when a nearby panel is scanned. Oh, this one? Yeah, right away, something ain't right. Yeah, here's your Galactic Federation suits. Look pretty neat. A little bit blurry, but again, imagine what this would look like if it were like remastered. Like this entire area, maybe a bit darker. So, but some more volumetric lighting definitely suffice. Look incredible. Security gate report, all gates remain intact. Several gates have taken considerable damage from hostile forces. Repeated assaults may lead to a gate breach in chambers A and C. I guess this is their When you learn their data here. Step into the hologram to update map data. Okay. Interesting. The map data is not a research. Doesn't go to the research scan. Yeah, they look pretty similar. Downloaded the map for this area. Can't remember if I turned the hint system on, but I'm gonna check. Actually, yeah, let me check that. Excuse me. Let me check that here real quick. Go to here. Hint system, display, hint system. Okay, it's off by default. Again, been 6 years since I've 100%ed Prime 2. I think I've gone through it at least twice, maybe 3 times at most. But, it's definitely a lot harder to get through because the items are just spread any which way, and there's an additional complication that you're going to be seeing soon. Well, it might take a little bit, but I'm pretty sure we'll see it in this session. Anyway, casualty report. Sector A. 3 troopers lost. They were unable to open Gate A1 when a gas trap was engaged and could not escape to safety. Lock malfunction is to blame. I don't think A's finished Prime Remastered just yet. Communication system offline. Analysis indicates wiring damage in 3 crucial areas. Local hostiles are likely source of damage. Unable to repair system. Ventilation system conversion complete. Dispensing of pesticide has commenced. Probably something more than just those little bug guys. Get back around. We'll go through Dragon Quest first. Yeah. That's the good stuff. Oh, lordy! Standard human. Source of fatal wounds. Galactic Federation assault weapon. Trooper was killed, in all likelihood, by friendly fire. Whether it was an accident or not remains to be seen. Ooh, dang. Alright, and here are your worker splinters. And as I was saying earlier, Harry, these little indicators here, these are like, I thought for the longest time this was just nonsense, just, you know, just visual garbage to enhance the interface on the helmet. That little presentation there, but this is actually what goes towards each specific set of data within the research one. So we just scanned a worker splinter here, which is part of the tunnel prowlers, and now we have half of that data. We have half of the ground data, and then all of the Aether data for all creatures, which is out at 1%. Now that I am seeing this more and more, it is going to be really, really confusing, and even though it makes more sense now, I'm just going to completely forget about it, because all that matters is the data itself. So, this is a worker splinter. This is a drone of the Splinter Hive. Low-level threat. Generates webbing for use in its duties. It's bred for service, not combat. It spends its time collecting foodstuffs and raw material for the hive. A layer of mucus helps protect the creature from the toxins and chemicals it often works with. They can generate a sturdy, pliable webbing, useful in travel throughout the hive. Yeah, that'll do. I don't think these things killed the guys. Standard human. Cause of death, excessive blunt trauma to numerous critical points. Bioscan results indicate that there were at least 30 individual attackers involved in this trooper's demise. Cause of death difficult to determine. Digestive fluid present within armor. Subject is being broken down into simpler matter for consumption by local predators. Oh. Standard human. Scans indicate this trooper died of cardiac arrest. Chemical levels in body suggest a state of extreme fear at time of death. Yeah, I'd probably get a heart attack in this situation. Scans detect extremely high levels of unknown toxin in target's body. Numerous micropunctures in armor and body trace elements of toxin around these areas. Ugh, poor bastard. Prime 3 simplifies everything, but it's been so long since I played it, I can't remember. Yeah, we'll get around to it, but it does definitely simplify a lot of it even further. Here's a heavy crate. Oh, that's right. Then we get the, so we still have lore, a lot of lore to go through. In addition to the people who we're going to be helping and the space pirates, because of course space pirates are here. They're always here. We get Galactic Federation trooper logs. So this is, one for personal log entry for GTC Bennett. Something wrong with the lock systems in this section. They failed twice, locking us out until someone came along to let us in. If it happens again while we're playing bait for those things, well, at least we'll go out fighting instead of hiding in the control area. And fighting... Oh, looks like this guy tried to lock everything. Unable to access gate controls to restore power to this system to operate it. Fair enough. How do you feel about the lore being handled out by scanning objects? I love it. It's completely optional if you want to get into it. If you're not into it, you can just, you know, scan it and move on. You don't even have to scan it at all, just the necessary items. It doesn't ruin the pace of the actual in-game story. Because imagine if this was being, like, drip-fed to you. It's a lot like just like your standard logs that you would find in, like, what am I thinking? What would I think? Like maybe Mass Effect, or just something that would have like extended lore to be spread out, those side ones. But this is an excellent way to like tell a story. You don't even need to. Oh dear. Don't even need to read it if you don't want to, but it is there, and it's good stuff. I've always enjoyed it, and I hope Prime 4 has pretty good lore stuff. So your life science scans indicate target recently terminated. 242 wounds from trooper high energy weapons detected. Jesus Christ. Your life science trooper armor computer heavily damaged, unable to recover log entries. Enough. Oh, we got another one. B. Reeves. Now, this little extra step here, if you're interested in the lore, it's a little bit more cumbersome, just like that extra button press. But again, it's a nice little refinement of how they present that, because I know in the first game, all the lore data was in that initial scan. And so here they are able to elaborate on it even further and further. With this dialogue. Part of me kind of wishes it was voiced just so I don't have to do this, but it's also kind of fun to, you know, voice a little bit. Anyway, I don't like this plan. This hive is a small portion of a larger network. There may be dozens of hive systems like this across the planet, and they may all be linked. Destroying this one may buy us time, but it may also provoke the other hives into attacking. Oh. Something tells me it wasn't the splinters that attacking you guys. Actually, hold on. Let me just... I think I might be able to scan this too. Nope. Oh, whoopsies. Even more dead splinters. Blunt trauma to critical areas. Evidence suggests these bioforms were eliminated in close combat, but by unarmed troopers. What are they using? Yeah, I mean, everything is going perfectly fine. And this is par for the course for Metroid, so I'd be surprised if there wasn't anything going wrong here. Targets are terminated by a variety of trooper weapons. Unknown biochemical residue present on several exoskeletons. Further research recommended. what do you got? Engineering status log Descend reporting. I've installed one of the ship's reserve powers here. It's holding so far, but too much activity could knock it offline. We don't have to come to that. We don't come to that. Ah, here's your bomb slot. Powered system control unit. Insert the morph ball into the slot and detonate a bomb. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Now, there are some exceptions for reading this stuff because we know how the bomb slot works. Yep. Not too many differences with how Samus and the morph ball looks, as well as all these other little systems, but it looks nice. This doesn't look nice. I remember this scaring me when I was first playing through the game. Oh man, this is zombie troopers. I don't care what that says, these are zombos. Dark Trooper, deceased GF soldier. Bioscans indicate terminated life signs in this trooper and the presence of an unknown biomass with parasitic tendencies. Though the trooper's armor has been compromised, the bulk of it remains intact. Weapon systems remain online as well. Full parasitic fusion has yet to be obtained, resulting in low agility and response time. We do not want to see what would happen if got a full 100%. So, fortunately, we gotta kill these reanimated humans. And the energy units are no longer part of the research, which... Okay. You gotta scan the missiles and the other stuff too, just to be sure. Alright. Oh. Yeah, that's much better. Alright. Oh. Yep. There we go. Enemy movement analysis complete. Attempts to block enemy access have been in vain. Enemy units have bypassed our gates and shields by burrowing through the earth nearby. Ugh. Yeah, what is this? What is this stuff going through here? Ugh. Gross. Let's scan this and get on our way. Gate control system restored. Moving gate to open position. Ow! Oh, let me get a close look. Let me get a look at you. Oh, you see that? You see that little red eye there? I've never noticed that before. Whatever. Even though these things were human at some point, they ain't human no longer. Let me explode a crate here. There we go. I don't want to die just yet. Okay. Oh. It's the room. It's the moment. One didn't take us quickly to get to. Oh, there she is. Or it. Look at those dogs. Where does this go to? Can't go anywhere. What does this say? Unknown dimensional anomaly. Anomaly seems to be a dimensional rift. Target destination unknown. Unknown bioform, cause of death, cardiac arrest due to electrocution. Subject was ensnared in a network of live wires leading from an active power core. This one, I assume. I guess it's like the elephant video. You know, that old elephant video, the electrocuting elephant video. Anyway. think we're okay for now. Oh, there she is. Okay, I thought I was seeing through her shoulder pads first. Later, Samus. How the hell did she lose all her items through that? Did she have to... She gave up a whole bunch of shit just so she could move back a little bit. My goat has been washed. And it is now clean. Of all the upgrades that we're now going to have to get again. Gear stolen by unknown creatures. Space jump thrusters offline. Grapple beam launcher offline. Morph ball boost unit offline. Power bomb generator offline. Missile launcher offline. At least we keep the Varia suit. Morph ball and the morph ball as well. Hear that? So it's tempting. Telluric alloy. So tempting. We can't get it. We like this for a good bit. Gonna be like this for a good while. It will not move from its current position. Do we have to go back? I don't think we have to go. There is... Hold on. Oh, there it is. Yeah, remember, you have to go through the... Use the morph ball for this. And here is our save area. At the very least with the map now, it does show the icons to places that you haven't visited yet, so you're in a pinch, you know exactly where you need to go. Aim has been saved, energy fully replenished. Also, I like these door designs more than the first game. They have all these little more wedges, and you shoot them, and they all open up. And they close, like that. Great. I was very disappointed when, in the third game, they just went with those basic-ass circular designs. Also, they took forever to load, but we'll get to that. Hopefully we won't get to that. It was annoying. Elevator unit online. Step into the hologram to activate the elevator. Right. Now we're past that one point where we get through it. Onto the main area of Aether. Open sesame. Yes, thank you, game. And creatures and objects to learn more about them. The GF Combat Crane. Portable lifting system used by troops to assemble temporary battle structures. Powerful winch system lifts and moves objects quickly. What the hell would they have been needed to build? Heavy transport crate. Unit cannot be destroyed. Currently connected to industrial winch system for movement. A secure Galactic Federation crate made of the strongest metals and can't be destroyed. Oh! Yeah, you see the inconsistencies are still here with, like, hey, these are things that you can scan, but they don't go for the research for some reason. I guess because they're not as prevalent, but this is another one. This is a Mark II bridge, portable bridge system. Bridge is durable, but often locks in place, leading the Marines to call for a new design. It's like the most current one. Mark III should enter service within the next eight cycles. There we go. Maybe we'll see in the next game. Industrial winch engaged. Alley-oop. I forgot to ask, but how's everyone doing today? Me, I stubbed my toe yesterday and legit thought I broke it. Because I've done it a couple times, it hurts every time, but usually goes away after a couple seconds. This one lingered. Not helped by me going to the grocery store right afterward. G-O! Here's your regular splinter. But it's feeling better now, because like I could still move it. It was definitely bruised. So again, a little worried, but a little ice. Thought about using buddy tape, but I think it should be fine. But yeah, that's how my day was yesterday. Other than that, pretty much same old, same old. What about y'all? As we talk about the splinter here, it's a predatory insectoid hunter. Splinters are aggressive and dangerous in numbers. Their light armor is no match for your weapons, however. When it isn't hunting, a splinter will secrete a protective cocoon around itself and enter a state of hibernation. Localized seismic disturbances will awaken the splinter, triggering a state of blood frenzy in the process. While in this state, a splinter emits pheromones that trigger frenzy in all nearby splinters. Disturbing a pack of sleeping splinters is not advisable. Well, how the heck did I know that that was going to happen? The big old crate was in my way. And now it is not in my way. It just, whatever. These splinters shouldn't have had their burrows here. Anyway. Green Krali. Gather about this guy. Omnivorous hunter-gatherer. Simple-minded creature patrols turf in search of nourishments. Low threat index. Avoid physical contact. The cousin to the dimensional shifting Krali, the Green Krali, spends its days roaming in search of food. A genetic defect prevents its back crystal from harnessing energy and opening warp portals. It is doubtful the Green Krali misses this ability. I'm not even sure it has the capacity to feel anything other than food. As fine as it can be, still the same problem going on, progressing on. Usually doing nothing or something when I have to move for it. Hell yeah. Oh. Exploit a splinter cocoon. Compromise hibernation structure. Still can't scan that thing. Maybe I shouldn't scan those, just, well, never mind. I'm gonna need to eventually. Alright, now we can use this bridge here. Plump. "45 minutes? We haven't even gotten to the main part yet. I'm doing so much reading." Oh, here's another bio entry. M. Veroni. I think Haley's losing it. He talks to himself all the time, and he won't sleep. He almost shot me on watch the other night. I think he thought I was one of those things. Talked to the doc about taking him off the line, and he told me we need all the help we can get. That's true, but if he goes berserk and kills a bunch of us, that won't be very helpful. And, well, at the very least, doesn't look like he got killed by, what's-his-face. And he just got crushed by a bunch of rock. It's a better way to go out, in my opinion. I don't even think we can... We have to use the... Oh! Object is composed of nutrient-grade biomatter protected by thick exobarrier and tensile webbing. Possible source of nourishment for local bioforms, which we cannot destroy. Give me a little health. Come on. There we go. Okay, now we are at the main song. I think? No, we're at the temple grounds. That's right. Actually, no, I am right. This is the main song. Alright. So you hear this? The little gong sound? Whenever I played this, and what was going through, when my mom would be passing by, she got really annoyed by this. And fair, it is kind of a repetitive sound, but I think it's a good track. Metroid Prime 2 probably doesn't have my favorite tracks in the series, but there is one. It is one of my favorites, definitely. But it's still a pretty good soundtrack overall. Bong. Still got a good melody to it. Vulnerable in most systems, and yeah, all of the blast shields, they are now color-coded. So, be seeing more of these throughout the game. Normally, we wouldn't be able to get past this. You can scan one of these babies. Oh! It's just there, and actually, can we get up there? No, we can't. We need the space jump. But I do remember you. I remember this. All starting to come back to me. Anyway, control system online and industrial winch engaged. Or maybe we... No, we need the missile launcher back. There's your Galactic Federation equipment, folks. Also, look at this. Every couple of seconds, the sky just turns into, you know, this purplish hue and goes back clear as if nothing happened. Just a nice little reminder that, hey, this is a beautiful, beautiful planet, but also there's something going on horribly wrong with it. I'm still jamming to this thing. Alright, is this another... Yes, it is. This is a gate mark 7. We saw 6 earlier, this is 7. The defense gate, durable Federation barrier. Gate is composed of denzium. Oh, this is a... I think it's a bedenzium. That was the last one, but now this is denzium, i.e. this is the stuff that the power bombs are weak, or can be used to destroy with. Invulnerable to most weapons, though high-yield explosives are effective. Yup. There we go. Invulnerable to most high defense, often used in conjunction with a remote scan access panel. And you can hear it. This is another denzium structure. What's this? Gate security protocol initiated. You are cleared to proceed. Some gates will remain locked down to prevent further incursions by hostile forces. Fair enough. But that does block our way, so no going back here. We don't got the bomb. We don't got the jump. Blocking us off from everything. Yep. You see what I mean by it's a little bit gorier? It's just all green blood spraying about, and the little pieces is kind of in the first game, but it's much more prominent here. Oh, he's just sleeping. He's fine. El Broda. That's Broda. I'm saying Broda. Data transferred to your logbook for further review. We'll be making our stand here. The engineer tells me there's no way we'll get the ship's engines online, and atmospheric interference is scrambling our distress beacon. If anyone reads this, know that we did our duty and fought well. I salute you, brother. I did a little salute there. Comm system activated, initiating automated distress signal. Automated distress signal. Oh, chica. Help. Help. Transmission failed due to atmospheric interference. Oh no. That guy might have been onto something. Oh! I thought I was gonna scan you guys, but no. There we go. The lock-on's still a bit jerky, but it's workable. Oh! Wait. Oh, it was friendly. Maybe. Growler class turret. Automated defense system. Lightly armored gun used for point defense. Fast targets can evade its tracking system. The GM-42 Growler class turret is a dated design, though still quite effective as a point defense system. It is lightly armored, and fast-moving targets can evade its tracking system. Several copies of the system exist, including the Space Pirate Humility class automated turret. Oh, they got a copy from someone. Ah! See, this is a Mark 7 defense gate, durable Federation barrier interface, etc., etc. But the other ones aren't scannable, or this one isn't scannable. It doesn't go to the research. It's a weird inconsistency. Power restored to gate unit, etc., etc. Oh yeah, that thing's no. Give me a second. Angseth. Data transferred. This is ridiculous. I can outshoot half of the men here, and I'm stuck on monitor duty. I didn't join up to stare at a hollow screen. Wouldn't happen to Sam Saran. She'd be out there taking care of business, not pushing buttons and sending reports. Taking care of business. Every day, taking care of business. Alright. So, I think we just gotta time this right. We did it. Timed it. Look at my skills. Oh, there she is. What's the name of this ship? And this does lead to one of the few in-game cutscenes that does have voice acting, kind of. And I can shut up for a moment. Task Force Heracles. Hull on patrol in the Dasher system. We engaged in an unknown space pirate frigate. The enemy frigate was crippled and it crashed on the planet Aether. That's right, I forgot that's how this all started. We followed the pirates, but our ship was damaged by a storm as we entered Aether's atmosphere. Those guys got stuck there for a second. Heavy magnetic activity during the storm disabled our comm system. On landing, we split into 2 units, one to set up an ops base, and the other 2 set a turret. Each unit was doing fine, no problems. Until they appeared. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Don't cut your fingers there, Samus. So, you know, so long as we can see Galactic Federation troopers getting their shit wrecked in 4, I think that we can consider it as a successful entry in the series. But I am curious, because I do remember, like, there was that one job posting of Nintendo wanting a cutscene director for emotional storytelling. I wonder how many more cutscenes there will be. But I don't think Retro's done a whole lot in that department, especially in the HD area, non-Donkey Kong related. So that'll be interesting. Yeah, I was... They had a world-class cinematographer and an editing system on the ship, and the guy who did all of that work had just enough time before he perished to do it all, and then uploaded it to here. But we still have a lot more to learn about these fellas. Jay Brody, no! The Canadians take another one of their Man, I hope that the only breeding ground for these things, that this is the only breeding ground for these things. If there's more, we're in big trouble. We had a hard time taking that one out of commission. I almost ran out of ammo. I never almost run out of ammo. What the hell is wrong with me? Ah, here's Haley. I hear them everywhere. They're coming. Can't sleep. Ever. They'll eat me. S. Milligan. Brother lost the bet, so he switched watch duty with me. Figure this section is nice and safe and boring, which suits me just fine. Let those other pugs guard? Let those other pugs guard the hot zone. Hold on. Hey, oh, no! F triplet. Sarge says those splinters remind him of some killer bug he saw on another planet once. All I know is the things are fast and take a lot to drop. Pretty soon, we'll have to go to bayonets. Everyone's low on ammo, even Brody, and he's the stingiest grunt I know. And what about you? It's the captain. A. Exeter. Beginning to think it was a real bad idea going down there. Reeves was right. That hive is just one of many. It's stupid to start a hornet's nest, especially if you plan on sleeping under it. Well, to be fair, you saw space pirates and wanted to kill space pirates. That's a pretty universal urge to have. Alright, here's one of the other vehicles. It's a GFS Tier and Hor class patrol ship. Used to transport Galactic Federation Marines. Vessel has sustained heavy combat damage. The Anhor class is a state-of-the-art warship designed to police and defend planetary systems. This ship, the GFS Tier, has been heavily damaged. It appears that the crew have dismantled parts of the Tier as well, possibly for use as makeshift defense systems. And you can hear there are a couple... I think there's one on the ship. Yeah, missile... upgrades somewhere around here. Like, it's all so tempting. Oh yeah. You can get these upgrades. Oh wait, this is just the missile launcher. Silly me thinking you can get the missile upgrade missile upgrades without getting the launcher first. Oh, and now we see the dimensional beings that they were fighting earlier. This is a dark splinter. The Darkling-possessed insectoid predator. The alien symbiote within Splinter augments its strength and durability. Threat level raised. Just like Venom. Target is host to a parasitic bioform. The presence of the parasite increases the target's overall combat threat level. Concentrated weapons fire will damage the target. In essence, oop. It takes 2 hits to go down. Ugh, I think it is tough. There we go. I think we got most of the... Oh, we still got a couple extra bodies lying around here. It's just so I don't have to scan them later. Craney. How they came up with these names, or these are like the developer names? People who worked on the game, or just inside jokes or something. Last night at Chow, Angseth started talking about some bounty hunter and how she blew up a planet of space pirates. I told her I didn't believe in fairy tales like that, and she took it personal. I just find it hard to believe that one person took out an entire space pirate base, that's all. If she wants to believe in this Samus, or Bigfoot, or Santa Claus, she can, so... Those things are canon in the Metroid universe, Bigfoot and Santa Claus. You think Samus believes in either of them? Maybe she does, because she feels a kinship. People don't believe in her, or that she even exists. And yeah, these are all the seats of the space power yachts. Doors to open position, access the map system granted. Thank you. La 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 la. Oh yeah. All the way out there. Hold on. Oh shoot. There it is. I had the wrong thing. I can't get up there. Can't get up there either. But we are close, getting close to actual plot. I'm gonna go back there. Nah, I'm gonna go back down here. I think. Might take me down this way. Ooh, oh yeah, there is an elevator. Alright. Pretty sure that is a missile upgrade back there, so let's go ahead and just get that real quick. Actually, no, wait, we can't get that because the gate's trapping us. Oh, we gotta press on. One person took down an entire organization and their leaders. Planet 2? We've been drinking again. Considering 3, I wonder if her presence is just top secret, no one else needs to know or need to know basis, or if everyone after this now knows about Samus. Galactic Federation data terminal is inactive. Memory core damaged. Unable to restore access. Seek individual troop logs. Enough. Okay. Can't go that way. Oh, that's right. We gotta jump through the ship. Little hole here. Very early days for her. It could go either way. That's true. There's all. I mean, I guess people also forgot, assuming they're still keeping Other M canon as well. It was a part of the Galactic Federation at some point. Kinetic orb cannon. You know, these things. These are the ones that shoot you across. I think the word to describe Prime 2 is more kinetic, more... I don't want to say acrobatic, but... there are more... It's more... Not even free-flowing. I think... traversial? Like, there are more ways to get around. Like, the design is... The levels are designed in a way where it can send, like, Samus all around a variety of areas. And... really, really good, really neat aspect. Really nice evolution in that level design. Regardless of what you think of the game. In my opinion, I think that's one of its best aspects. Object appears to be damaged piece of powered art. Hollow projections are offline. Combat damage appears final. Repairs unlikely. So this was gonna probably had some data of some kind. And this one is not, for some reason, is not scannable either. Yeah, you definitely didn't see something like that in the first game. Ooh. Can go over here, but we do not have current power up to destroy that door there. Gotta get Samus some therapy. Yeah. You've seen some shit. Gotta wait a couple games for that, though. Also, hello, Chris. Oh, we got all the trooper logs. I forgot how early that shit was. Alright, PFC Denny's? You guys have a Denny's? I'm the only one left. Managed to get out of the hive, but when I got to the ship, everyone was gone. Dead. I'm heading for that alien building we saw earlier. Maybe someone can help me there. Wait, something's moving down there. Hello? And that's why he died. You know, never say hello to something. Just shoot you on sight. I once said hello to a cop and served me a warrant then and there. I didn't go to it, but I think I'm okay. Oh, these fuckers are back. Good old war wasps, the cunning aerial hunter. Airborne insect equipped with a venomous stinger capable of shearing steel. Target can fire blasts of energy at foes. Rarely strays from its hive unless it is pursuing an immediate threat. It attacks with no regard for its own survival, dive bombing its enemy with stinger extended. Fast working toxins from the stinger can incapacitate most small organisms. If it battles foes at range, it will fire bursts of potent energy. I think they're about as annoying as they were in the first game. Actually, that thing was moving pretty quick speed. I mean, it might be a bit more annoying. Oh, now I can scan it. Magnetic orb cannon fires small spherical objects at high speeds. What? Besides the morph ball, obviously, what other things would have been used for this, I wonder? I don't think the Galactic Federation has Samus technology. Unless they're hiding something from us. It could be Revelation in 4. Scan interface panel to bring the cannon online, then enter the hologram to fire. Okay, well, I guess the game's with me. The purpose of the kinetic orb cannon is unclear. It may have been originally designed for industrial use, then converted to a combat system in later times. It is lovely just hearing something like, oh, there must be some lore about this, and the designers are like, it's just here. We just thought it'd be cool. Alright. Oh. I gotta scan the hive, too. War Wasp Hive. War Wasp Hive. Organic domicile for insect predators. Destroying the structure will eliminate the war wasps inside. War wasps can require considerable amounts of sleep after a long hunt. They weave a protective hide from organic fluids they secrete themselves, then crawl inside to rest. Though safe from most predators, the hives can be damaged by explosive weapons. Oh. Yep. There we go. Get rid of that too. Alright. Get rid of these other ones here, just so we don't have to deal with these. Shit. Well. Let's just try not to trigger it. And we triggered it. All section is structurally unsound. Explosive damage may cause it to weaken. Oh, great. Hopefully one of these things can give us missiles. Silly me, I wanted to destroy nature. I guess that's what you get. Okay. Maybe... Well, this is a little embarrassing. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. Back to business. Where is the... Oh, it's over here. Okay, kinetic orb cannon, yada yada yada. Can't fully destroy that. Just open the hole. There we go. Weaken it so that the cannon shot can take care of the rest. All right, sorry for bothering you. I won't hurt you ever again. Well, actually, I won't hurt your hives again. I will hurt you. Oh, what's this fellow? Target has been dead for 8 cycles. Trace amounts of unknown chemical present in target. Has an effect similar to mummification on dead biomatter. Further analysis required to determine chemicals' effect on living biomatter. Ooh. This guy's seen better days. Alright. Elevator on up. The main fortress. And more of them. Target has been dead for 8.1 cycles. Oh, the other one outlived this guy. Target size and muscle mass suggest heavy combat training. It's likely that it was a warrior of some kind. Lack of gear, armor, or weapons is curious. Perhaps they were taken by others of its kind. Ah. Also dead for 8.1 cycles. Despite the presence of local animals, Target's corpse has not been disturbed. Scans suggest the presence of a toxic biochemical within the target. This may explain the lack of carrion feeding. A natural... Oh, okay. Oh, come on. Oh. I'm gonna assume that wasn't the only time I can find one of those things, but If it was, well, we already lost the research thing. I'm pretty sure those bats reappear, though. I think they're in the second area. What's this? Structural analysis complete. Active power system cables. Energy flow from prime generator to auxiliary system detected. A section has taken damage. Telluric alloy within section is fractured, leaving area unstable. Can't get that just yet. Oh, that's right. You get a boss battle immediately. Ape splinters, and doesn't seem too... Oh. Just double checking. Yeah, there's the same ones that we saw earlier. Okay. Don't waste the missiles. There's another one. A bit like the one we just saw. Oh yeah, this one has two forms. So we gotta be quick on it. The Alpha Splinter. Well, the example you should live by, fellas. Gigantic predator, very swift and strong. It uses ramming attacks to defeat its foes. Splinter war packs are dominated by the largest male. Alpha Splinters use their tremendous strength, size, and speed to subdue and kill prey, paving the way for their smaller broodlings. Yep. I don't know if it's just me, but the lock-on feels a lot more finicky. Oh! Oh, there goes the no damage run. And... well, and there goes the chance of defeating that thing before it gets stronger. The alpha male of a Darkling Warpack, gigantic predator within symbiote in strength, speed, strength, and armor. Symbiote enhanced strength, speed, and armor. Splinter alpha males are the first to be targeted for Darkling possession. Dark alpha splinters grow in strength and durability, making them an even greater threat than normal. Fantastic. Oh dear. No. Yeah, these things... oh, they can... they're deceptive in how much damage they hit. But strategy's pretty simple. Just dodge this one and then go in the other direction. There we go. Eesh. Unknown technology. And Samus has now been possessed. An item acquired. Alien technology is bonded to our armor systems. Threat scan complete. No negative impact on suit performance. Alright, so we don't have the ball just yet. extra elevator. And up we go. Ooh. I don't think we need to fight anything just yet, so we're good on needing to save. Alright, who's ready for plot dump? Not be afraid. I am Umos, Sentinel of the Luminoth. Please listen and hear of our world's peril. I'm gonna do some vague accent, but I'm not even gonna try. Long ago, a cosmic object fell to our planet, Aether, exploding with great force. A rift was torn in time and space, and a strange power flowed over the world. Where once there was one Aether, there were now two, one of light and one of shadow, each existing in its own dimension. Sonic. It was the end of peace on Aether, for a new race was born that day on the Dark World, one filled with hate and terrible power. They are the Republicans. They are the Ing. The Ing are creatures of shadow and darkness, knowing nothing of peace or mercy. For decades we stood against them, and now we lie on the verge of defeat. When Dark Aether was born, our planetary energy was divided. Half of our world, and half for theirs. Half for our world and half for theirs. Should one world gain control of this energy, the other will perish. Before you arrived, the Ing has stolen a device from us, one that collects planetary energy. With it, they have weakened our planet to the verge of collapse. But fortune smiled upon us this day. The energy transfer module is now bonded to you. With it, you can help us. Help us restore our world. You're our only hope, Luke. Jesus Christ, I forgot how big this thing was. Should we fall, the Ing will look to the stars for new planets to ravage and conquer. Your species could be their next victims, and a very real possibility considering what happened earlier. The Ing have taken our energy to 3 temples on Dark Aether. Find these temples and transfer the energy from them to our own. I've updated your map system with the location of another temple. There is knowledge there that can help you on your way. I've also updated your translator module. You can now access devices and doors coded with violet holograms. Many lands are now open to you. Thank you. Prepare well for your journey. The Ing now know you possess the energy transfer module. They will try to recover it at all costs. Turn to me once you have restored the energy to a temple. I will aid you as I can. May the light of Aether shine upon you. Energy fully replenished. There. I was right. So yeah, in addition to the we do have the normal end quest of getting all those sky keys, but we also have to go through each planet or each world and find not just go to the temples within there in the dark form as well, but we got to find 3 keys for each one. So it's just keys upon keys upon keys. But anyway, this is an energy controller, and it regulates planetary energy in this sector and is linked to a global energy network. And the guy here is just like to have a story compared to the last games. Talk to you about what's going on. Yep, he's gonna give you some more lore at the end, or tour as the game goes on too. The more that you meet up with him, return the energy to him and stuff. So anyway, these were built by the Luminoth to regulate Aether's planetary energy. Several wonders are powered by the energy controllers, including a weather control grid and teleportation system. When Dark Aether was born, it too had energy controllers, all linked to that world's planetary energy. And so, yeah, these little things here, now we can scan them, and it doesn't necessarily go to a lock, but it is Luminoth lore. These guys have their own lore too. Luminoth lore translated origins. Get to learn a little bit more about them. It is told that the Luminoth were not born of Aether, but of the stars. In the early days, we roamed the greatness of the void, bathing in the glorious light of 1,000 stars. We met a vast number of enlightened minds, the Enkrin, the Yila, and the Chozo among them. Of course, the Chozo. Each of them we found had claimed a homeworld and formed a deep bond with it. In time, we decided to do the same. You guys are conquering worlds? I want to conquer a world. And this is Umos, indigenous sentient species of the planet Aether. He is a sentinel of luminal guardian of his species in this sacred temple. And, well, I won't say any further. Scans indicate numerous beneficial abilities, including heightened reflexes, durability, psionics, and flight. Ability to generate and manipulate energies on par with that of the Chozo. Dating scans suggests an age of 2.15 centicycles. Only known active member of the species, remaining Luminoth locked in protective stasis until crisis is resolved. So they're all still alive, but they're just in stasis. I was gonna wait for the story to kind of reveal that itself, but you can just find that out by doing scanning, so... Whoa! Hi! Temple and Aegon's dark shadow holds what you seek. Return the missing energy before Aegon is lost forever to the Ing. Alright. There's a lot more busy work into, essentially. But I'm fine with that. So, I don't think we can go back the way that we just did. So, we gotta go that way. But let me scan this stuff first. Units identified as hibernatic stasis chambers. Life signs of hibernating bioforms within chambers are steady. Chambers are made of a number of exotic metals. It would be quite difficult to breach them with conventional weapons. So, I can't remember if I ever noticed this before, but I was always wondering where those Luminoth were hibernating, and, well, we just found them. I'm curious if this is all. Pathway to Aegon. Beyond the pathway to Aegon sector lies. Ooh. This is a light flyer. This is the, successor to the Bamboos. Light generating flyer. Target mechanoid is quite durable and can fire bursts of energy in combat. An aggressive flying drone. Once loyal to the Luminoth, it will now fire a burst of energy at any living thing within range. Generates light at all times, making it somewhat easy to target. Excuse me. And another elevator. Temple grounds. Ah, we are back to where we back to where we started. Let this gateway forever protect our sacred temple. May you find enlightenment and peace. I will. Thank you, Jesus. Still can't go that way, but we can't... Oh! Gotta deal with these guys first, and... Of course. How many of them can we get rid of before... most of them. Come on. Oh! A second. There we go. I need to look into that, because I noticed it, the screen just on the, dolphin just kind of goes black. Not on my end, though. I can still see. I wonder if it's an OBS thing. Probably is. But hey, energy tank. At the very least, that only happens, like, once every hour, maybe hour and a half, based on my estimation, so... Fine, alright, so let's just... What can we... We can technically go back this way. I don't think there are any other upgrades we can get, though. We don't have the Morph Ball Bomb. So let's just back... Let's just go the other way. Yeah. In case I haven't spelled it out, if you thought the backtracking was annoying in Prime 1, oh, you've seen nothing yet, and I can't go that way. Fuck, come on. Alright, so... Oh. Okay, that's right. That's where the elevator was, I forgot. Again, it's been a while. I'm not gonna have like that immediacy with the first Prime game that I have with this. Take that, haters. Once fertile plains, now sands scorched and ruined by war. May life thrive to live there one day. Backstory is totes crazy in this game. Yep! It's a lot more complicated than just Chozo were here and then the space pirates were and a meteor hit and stuff happened. This is like interdimensional conflict. Dark Samus happened. But it's definitely a lot more complicated. Even if you go out of your way to avoid the text. But, first I should say the lore, which we are not. So we got JFME at his testament. Or her testament, could be her. Final entry. Warrior JFME. Their army swells. Beasts and rogue machines join the ranks of the Horde, all eager to bring death to the Luminoth. The Ing sent these new additions to the industrial site to do battle with me, while they watched from safety. Cowardly mongrels. My only regret in death is that I did not live to see the day of their defeat. May it come soon. Well, this is Keybearer lore as well. So... I remember there is one positive to the Sky Keys, the Sky Key hunting. And it does involve these specific fellas as well, so we'll get to that when we get to it, and that's not going to be for a while. Well, here's your elevator. Oh, some more lore. The Golden Age, our heritage. Data transferred. Our search for a home took us through the cosmos. For many a great cycle we roamed, yet a place to call our own eluded us. In time we began to despair, feeling the search was in vain. We considered remaining among the stars until a scout returned with news of a world unlike any other. when we beheld Aethia for the first time, so great was her beauty that we forsook the stars forever to live upon her surface. From that day forth, the Luminoth were of Aethia, our blessed paradise. And I think there's an item back there, because even, I think I said in the previous streams, but now the elevator rooms themselves have item upgrades. Alright, let's go to the desert. Ooh. Aegon Barapod. Living storage units of the Liminoth. Hardy desert plant form used to store useful items. Tough epidermis can be destroyed with weapons. Tough epidermis can be destroyed with weapons. It gathers trace amounts of moisture from the air and stores it in a number of chambers throughout its body. It can hold and process this moisture for weeks if necessary. I destroy one of God's greatest creatures. Oh, get over here. Illuminite. Lumite. Photosynthesis. Relatively harmless in shadows, powerful and invisible in the light. The Lumite thrives on light and can render itself invisible to most predators while within it. When out of the light, the creature is relatively harmless, relying on a crudely spat chunk of biomatter to defend itself. Once in the light, it can channel large amounts of solar energy into a deadly blast. Not bad. Alright, come on, hit me, fella. Oh! Or in line. Target has been dead for 1.1 decacycles. Body has been badly damaged by sandstorms and heat exposures. Judging by the number of blast wounds, the target was dead long before the desert got to it. I don't know about that flash. Yeah, now the sandgrass, the fucking grass, can be as part of the research. Up to 24% already. It's an indigenous strain of grass adapted to desert climate. Plant requires no moisture to survive, relying exclusively on solar energy for sustenance. Relies exclusively on solar energy making it well adapted for life in a desert environment. Evidence of extensive mutation present, suggesting radical bioadjustments within the last centicycle. Mutation source is not natural. Plant strain was genetically engineered, possibly by the Luminoth. This desert looks like shit. Let's make some grass and make it nicer. Now we got the Aegon Wastes. Alright. Sonic security system. We're not going to be interacting with this for a good while. Sonic detection gear needed to interface with this system. Door is receiving commands via sonic beam. The commands are keeping it shut. Destroying the sonic beam emitters may open the door. Oh, hey. It's a sand digger. Oof. Desert-based tunneling bioform. Extremely well-armored. Target exposed eyes to damage this creature. Scans indicate that the sand digger has a dual brain nervous system. Both of its heads are capable of attacking, disabling, and digesting prey. Mutated cat dog. It fires globs of acidic digestive fluid at prey to cripple them and begin the digestion process. Its hide is very durable and resistant to weapons fire. Only its exposed eyes can be damaged. Oh, that's I forgot it exploded. I'm just, again, I'm just so used to Prime. Okay. Oh, another save system. Okay, there we go. Got the sandbats. Ugh. Yeah, these things do come back at least. They're small airborne predator packs. Contact with targets can cause minor damage. Targets travel in flying swarms. Travel in packs for safety, though they are predatory in nature. Failing to find prey as a group, sandbats will often enter a feeding frenzy and attack one another in search of sustenance. Game has been saved. Energy fully replenished. Alright, so... Whoop! We got a couple doors we can go through, but I don't think that one is translatable just yet. Nope. Alright. I need to view the explosion. It's so violent. Oh, man. Alright, so in addition to Galactic Federation troopers getting fucked, not sexually, if enemies can explode in that manner, any of them in 4, again, I consider it a success. Brimstone meaning missile. There you go. Ow. Ouchies. Alright, so we can't get in there, but that looks a little cosmic, a little ominous. Cosmic, ominous. Ominence. Damn it. Still got damage to it. Right, and through here we go. Not gonna be a... we can't get in there just yet. The bomb. The Morphball Dam. Might see it. Oh. Not gonna see it just yet, but I know what we are gonna see. These fucks. They're good old pirate troopers. The Starfaring Brigand. Aggressive, well-armed bioform trained for combat and conquest, sworn enemy of Samus Aran. Space pirates suffered a serious defeat on Talon 4, yet remain a powerful force for crime and disorder in the galaxy. Their technology continues to advance. Even the lowly trooper has received numerous upgrades to his arsenal. A photonic power scythe and quantum assault cannon are now standard issue weapons for all troopers. Okay, zoom in. Whoops. Hold on. I just want to get a closer look at this guy. Man, look at that ugly mug. I was wearing a diaper. But yeah, difference between these games, Space Pirates, and the last game, they are much slower. So not as scary. Throwing it up, but they are certainly about as powerful. They're still a force to be reckoned with, indeed. It's only a mother brain would tolerate. Sorry for knocking the mic there. The fuck? Where is the last one? Where are you at? Where is you at? Up there? Oh, there you are. Come on. Missile. There you go. Get fucked. So I think this is the pathway to the other one, but take a look at these guys. Let's explore a little bit. Brizgee. The venomous insectoid. Poison stinger concealed in back-mounted shell. Finish it off quickly once the stinger is exposed. The Brizgee's tail ends in a venomous barb, which it conceals underneath a hard-packed layer of fused sand. A series of sharpened ridges along its body discourages most predators. Those foolish enough to harness the Brizgee are quickly introduced to its deadly sting. Ooh. Put it out of its misery. Sheesh. Okay, so you can't go that way just yet. We can, I think we can go in there. Whoa! Long as it gets sucked away by the sand. Suck! Suck! Statue of Dechar, the child hero of Aegon. Once a lowly acolyte squire, he became a warrior when the temple was attacked. All warriors but Dechar were slain, leaving the boy as sole defender of the temple. He served Aegon for nearly a centicycle before being lost in battle on Dark 8. Gates constructed of Luminoth-designed alloy. Oh, they made their own gates, too. And what's this? Device is a component of a larger mining system and used to extract minerals from raw ore. Okay. Don't think this is a safe. I think it's another map system, though. Or no, I am wrong. Oh! You! Shriekbats are back. Territorial flying rodents. Rapid flying, explosive enemies. Target and eliminate enemy at range if possible. Shriekbats. Aww. Kinda cute. Have high internal temperatures, leading them to seek cool climates to dwell in. They prefer caverns, roosting on ceilings while hunting for small prey. Fiercely territorial, they dive bomb anything that wanders near. This attack is fatal for the Shriekbat, as the impact sets off a discharge of thermal energy. Yes, I do believe we got to go through here first. Get the bomb before we can get to the other end here. Oh. Oh. The Alpha Sand Digger. Large tunneling bioform, extremely well armored. Target exposed eyes to damage this creature, so same as the other one. It appears to be a sand digger pack leader, larger and stronger than the normal members of its kind. Target both of its heads to damage it. Okay, simple enough. Oof. And not even 5 seconds. The Ing are ruthless. And now we got Le Barm Guardian. The bomb-dropping Darkling. Enemy is utilizing your Morph Ball bomb unit. Although its armor is strong, its tail is exposed when moving. Its mouth can be hit when glowing. Can throw bombs with considerable accuracy and frequently lays a spread of bombs in its wake. Its head and tail are the only vulnerable spots on its body. Target them when they are vulnerable to neutralize and terminate this enemy. Okay, daddy. Ooh, Oh. Oh, gorsh. There we go. Okay. God, come on. I don't remember this thing being too difficult, but this is... I think it... Let me try on this other end here. There we go. Okay, and okay. So, yeah, out of missiles, but the charge beam, which thankfully we still have, don't have to get that either. Or regain that, I should say. Shush! There we go. And another glorious explosion. Dun dun dun. Oh. A lot cooler than in the first game. Alright, we got the Morph Ball back. Not that that is particularly useful here. Except for getting out. Can't get over there. They don't want to be able to bypass security codes, seek an alternate exit. Actually, oh, we can't even go back the way that we came. We gotta just push forth, so we can't go there either. Don't have the right ammo. Can go here, just for the heck of it. All right, what do we got? Oh yeah, that's right. Now we have to bear witness to the temples. We've been cleared to access the station. Use the bomb slot. Fair enough. Right. Back through here. This is the... Alright, we get some holographs. This guy. Terminated 1.5 decacycles ago. Damage from multiple weapon systems detected. Subject definitely went out fighting. of this thing here. Luminoth holoprojector online. Automated message initiated. Hey, what do you got to say, buddy? Welcome. I am Isha, Sentinel of the Aegon Temple. This message survives my death as guidance to one who would fight the Ing. I'm really fucking tall. A portal to Dark Aether lies nearby. With it, you can travel to this land's shadow. You must locate a dark temple, You must locate a dark temple, a twisted mockery of this sacred place. Inside, you will find the energy controller you seek. The temple door is held fast by 3 locks. Keys for the locks are hidden throughout that dark land. Your search will be difficult. Even the very air of Dark Aether is dangerous and can cripple the strongest of warriors. In our past struggles with the Ing, we placed a series of light crystals throughout their world. They remain today. These crystals create safe areas that will protect you from the harmful atmosphere of the Dark World. I have updated your translator module. You can access devices indoors coated with amber hologram. More lands are open to explore. Well, thank you. When you have taken the energy from the Dark Temple, return here at once. May the light of Aether serve you well. Peace. Access point for the local energy system. Designed to interface with it. Energy transfer module. Once it has all of the energy in the module, will be channeled into the local system. Cool. Yep. Oh. Stuck there. Now we can head back. And right on cue, these war wasps. They just made a home immediately. Like the past 5 minutes. Gonna avoid them. Okay, so I don't think we can get up there just yet. But I'm gonna go back here real quick. Whomp. Ooh, another energy tank. Fantastic. I could use a missile upgrade though. That'd be very nice. Okay. Go back and actually, no, wait. You don't need to save just yet. And oh yeah, it's just a bunch of little cannons. It'll get us to the portal that they was talking about earlier. But I think the map station is up here. Definitely Oh. A second, let it come back. There we go. Okay, so maybe I guess every 30 minutes or so. I need to look into that. Through vigilance and strength, we will create peace. Amen. I don't know. It was a missile upgrade. Exactly what I was asking for. Can you believe it, guys? Christmas. Just a month away. I'm so excited about this information. Yeah, on the American pop charts, they got Halloween music returning and Christmas music returning at the same time. Great. Terminated 1.9 decacycles ago. Target has a number of wounds caused by small explosions, most likely delivered by a portable rocket or grenade system. If I'm mistaken, I think might be able to. Yeah, okay, we can just bypass. And yeah, we get another missile expansion. So there we go. Upgrades our arsenal just a tiny bit. And here we are. And of course, those shit faces are still here. Ooh. Not sure if I care for. They can do a roll. Oh, yeah. I definitely don't care for that. And neither do they. Now we got the Dark Trooper. Darkling possess Space Pirate, enhanced strength and stamina gained from addition of symbiote. Dislikes bright light. Pirate Troopers, already trained to follow orders without question, were perfect candidates for Inquisition. Darklings moved to take every trooper they could, expanding the army of the Horde considerably. Space pirate technology struck a chord with the Ing, who now hunt actively for gadgetry of any kind, especially weapon systems. So they start attacking these guys first before well, I guess they did, yeah. They did land here about the same time. Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah. You guys need chill. There we go, okay. I think there's more lore over here, and there's a door over there that it leads back to the save station, and I want to try to get through there. Even if it means I have to face those guys again. Golden Age Light of Aether. The main energy controller was built in the Great Temple. 3 sub-controllers were built in the temples of Torvis, Aegon, and Sanctuary. They collected the energy of Aether, then radiated it all over the world to all who needed it. In time, we came to call this precious energy the Light of Aether. It brought an age of peace and prosperity to the Luminoth. Thing is not. Please. Console used to energize and open a portal to Dark Aether, currently offline. Restore power to the system to enable portal creation. Okay. mechanical analysis complete. Portal dynamo offline. Configure lens system to focus, etc., etc. Okay, I think it does let me go through this way. Oh, it's in a state of dimensional flux. Of course. So, I think I'll do is take care of this thing first. Definitely like the item or puzzle theme of one a bit more than this. This one's a bit bland. Ooh. Let's scan these guys. Come on, little fella. This is a pill bug. The roly-poly. Literal roly-poly. Vulnerable to concussing blasts. Use them to stun and damage this enemy. Pill bugs prefer to dwell in dark caverns, though they can exist in lit areas. Navigating with a series of sensitive antennae, they roam through caves in search of moss and fungus. Pillbugs can move rapidly and will ram unwary targets to clear their path as they search for food. Pillbug can be jarred loose from the surface with a concussive blast. Doing so will reveal its vulnerable belly. Ow. There we go. Fucking health back. Hang on. Ow! Okay, well, I mean, we did the puzzle, at least. Just would have preferred, not to fall out like that. Fall out. Industrial solar lens, part of a system used to open up a portal to Dark Aether. The solar dynamo and is now online. Ooh. Alright. Okay. This thing's inactive, right? Yep. Alright. Console used to energize and open a portal to Dark Aether currently online. Portal generation system initiated. And here we go. Alright. No hesitation. And she's gone. She's dead. No more Samus. Alright. Now, the thing is, we can go back at any point. But I do intend to, because I really don't want to spend too much time in here. If you haven't played this, you'll see why in just a moment. Okay. Dark Aether's atmosphere is dangerous. Glowing safe zones protect you from Dark Aether's atmosphere, because you see yeah, that's going down pretty fast. Alright. It does, at the very least, heal you, though. So, what we're going to do is, see that there? All the way down there? That is the bomb slot that is now accessible in this dimension. However, I got to use the bathroom. So, be right back in just a quick moment. And then we will trek through a little bit there, and then continue. I can get over to her. Okay, you're back. Just taking a quick bathroom break again. That was the menu music for this game as well, which I didn't hear a whole lot of because I was again playing through the Prime trilogy. You didn't hear any of that music, but I do think it was in Brawl, and that's where I recall hearing it from. But it could be wrong. But regardless, hello there, Rio. Thank you for joining. Haven't missed too much. We're just going through all of Metroid Prime trilogy and started out with 2 today. Just got into the dark dimension. Doing this to prep for 4, because Metroid Prime is one of my favorite games of all time, if not my favorite. And I love every single game in the trilogy, so why not play them all again, prep for the 4th one. Here's a blade pod, the living storage unit of the Ing Horde. So this is the equivalent to the little spiky plants that we saw earlier. These Ing morph their bodies around useful items to protect them. They rely on larger Ing for protection. So these are Ing in of themselves. Wow. They have no way of fending off enemies. Damage from all weapons will harm them, but light-based weapons are superior. Alright. We're going to be extra careful when navigating through here because we will lose health like a motherfucker. Safe zones must be shot. Some safe zones must be shot to function. These ones, they'll exist at all times. Pending a few circumstances. This is a Luminoth light crystal, generates protective field of light energy. This is what the guy was talking about earlier. Light crystals provide protection from Dark Aether's atmosphere. They can be nullified by dark energy and supercharged by light energy. They're created by the Luminoth during the war with the Ing, and many still remain in use. Dark creatures despise the crystals. Some are injured or killed by the field that they create. Yeah. Oh! That there is just a temporary one. The light beacon. It generates a protective field when energized. Like beacons must be energized by beam weapon fire to function and remain charged for a limited time. Beacons were created when the Luminoth ran short of light crystals during the war. While similar to Make, the beacons were also unstable. They had to be energized periodically and could run out of energy at critical moments. Still, any protection was better than none for the Luminoth warriors. Exactly. Reactivate a safe zone, shoot the sparkling energy again. Alright, so going to here. And I did say should go back. You know what? I think I am going to go back. Device has been activated back on 8th here. Oh, fuck, I can't go back. Or can I? Okay, I think there's a safe station down here at the very least. We can go there. Oh. You got little inglets. These creatures come in one of many forms. The worker drone of the Ing Horde. Wall-crawling, morphing bioform. Strongly dislikes bright light. Inglets perform the menial labor of the Horde, but can be pressed into a combat role if there is need. They are amorphous blobs, capable of clinging to nearly any surface. Inglings can fire bursts of dark matter in self-defense, though they prefer to avoid battle. They seldom travel alone and can be dangerous in large numbers. As with all Ings, they dislike bright light and will avoid it if possible. Them to here, just to be safe. And cool thing, you can, if they're still in their little bubble form, they do take damage. That up there. Missile expansion? Yep. And we don't have the capacity to get it just yet. All right. Go down here. And here's our little safe data. Although, gotta get these. These are night barbs. The sandbat equivalents. Flying airborne hunters native to Dark Aether. Like every single enemy in Light Aether, almost every single enemy, has an equivalent on the dark side. Really interesting. Targets are small but travel in large numbers for safety. Avoid contact. Night barbs are small airborne darklings. Smaller and weaker than a hunter Ing, a night barb will travel with a large pack to increase its odds of survival. This is wise, since their primary predators are hunter Ing. They look like drones. They don't look like actual like creatures and stuff. They're like technological, robotic almost. It's weird. Anyway, let's save. Oh. You want to save? No. I don't want to save. I want to die and start all over again. Go back here and I think... Yes. Now, general rule of thumb when traversing through here is... You see one of those crystals or a light beacon, go that way. Even if you run into trouble. This is these fucks. The Warrior Ing. Soldiers of the Ing Horde, shape-shifting wall crawler, dangerous combatant in melee and at range, dislikes bright light. Warrior Ing are challenging foes. They can render themselves into amorphous puddles and move over most terrain, including walls. Warrior Ing can turn their bodies into deadly projectiles sheathed in dark energy. The tips of their legs are razor sharp, making them formidable in melee. Finally, Warrior Ing are capable of channeling trans-dimensional energy and firing it at their enemies. Their only real weakness is bright, pure light, which they hate and fear. You starting to notice a theme among these enemies? There we go. Yeah, they're not too hard to get down, but... Man, are they annoying. Get on over here. Can't go that way yet because it needs something else. I need another weapon to unlock it. Look at this little guy. This is a light bringer. A light generating forager. A creature generates safe zones while living, immune to most forms of attack. Lightbringers were created by the Luminoth for use in their war with the Ing. The crystalline creatures generate a field of life-giving energy at all times, and they can be energized like a safe zone crystal. They are immune to most weapon fire. Only bursts of matter, antimatter can destroy them. I don't remember these things in here for some reason. Weird. Yes, Trio, I'm doing alright. I'm doing good. It's a beautiful day. It's a wonderful day. Or was a wonderful day. Sun's setting now. And, going through all of the Metroid Prime games to prep for the fourth one that's coming very, very soon. We got through all of the first game last week. And now we're going to the second one. And hopefully... based on my expectations, maybe be done with it by Thanksgiving, but you never know. And for those interested in like main channel videos, I am working on the spider ball. I am working on the 2025 video, like actually like working on it, not just like putting it off doing research and stuff. I've got a good amount of things to talk about for this year. And when I get started, I'm writing that just so we can maybe get it out in January for once. Oh! Fuck, which one was this again? Is this the, Oh, it's the Jump Guardian, that's right. Space Jump-powered Warrior Ing. Powerful metamorph with enhanced jump abilities, able to generate energy shockwaves and force fields. Its Warrior Ing has absorbed the power of the Space Boots. Space Jump Boots. Hold on. Let's see that again. It can leap incredible distances and heights and uses this ability to great effect in battle. Target can generate powerful shockwaves of dark energy and will sheath itself in a potent force field to protect itself. It cannot maintain the shield indefinitely. Concentrate weapon fire on it and when the shield is down. Okay. Yep. It's gonna jump, and so will we. Ah, shoot. God, how slow that thing was. Oh, got hit. Damn it. Yeah. Good thing being in here will, again, just regenerate our health, so, and it doesn't, we're not losing too much health. Assuming it doesn't push us out. It should lock on. There we go. Okay. Is this just gonna keep doing? Shit, man. Oh! Man, this thing is feisty. Oh, amount of missiles, great. Just need one more hit. Maybe two more hits. There we go. We're going to do the controversy on Resident Evil 5 at some point in the future. After the 2025 video, I'm going all in on the EA saga. And then we'll see where that takes us. Another piece of advice for anyone, making videos and stuff. Try not to announce whatever you're working on until you are well into production of that. Unless you're 100% confident you can get that done in a reasonable amount of time. Because I teased the EA saga about almost a year and a half ago, and look where we are now. It's been a minute. What's in here? Oh yeah, it's the I think. Oh, it is transdimensional. Yeah. So yeah, EA Saga is going to be up next after the 2025 video. But I can't say there are other videos, non-controversy videos, that I have ideas for. I've not started on them yet. Because that Danganronpa video took a lot of wind out of me. Whew. Happy I got that done in like less than 3 weeks, though. Anyway, so this little path through here, there is not a single force here that can protect you. And I died going through here on my first run. So there's a piece of advice in case you wanted to play through Prime 2. Don't go that way until you have some kind of means of protecting yourself. But in cool news, though, you got the space jump really early. Alright, so... By the way, have you seen TEDx talk with Kadikarus? I have not, but I was aware he was doing one, so hope it went well. Good for him. I wonder if he talked about controversial games, because I know he did that one video. Alright, so here is the temple, which we gotta find the locks for. And a big old hulking thing right there in the middle is just waiting for us. So, debating on whether or not we should head back. You know what? I'm gonna be risky. Oh, hey. There's a key. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot there was a key here. May as well get that. So, don't think there's a way to get over there. Except to get across from there, and I don't think... we can go that way. But I don't see a light beacon, and I think it'll just lead us to the dark energy. Yeah, or just somewhere that we can't reach. Yep, no, I'm not even gonna try it. Made a little bit of progress. Let's head back and get our health back. Because we needed the space jump in order to get across there. And a couple other things. Alright, let's just be quick about this. Oh, okay. That, I was wrong. I guess, well, I guess we couldn't go through here except for the space jump, but, and until we had the space jump, I mean. Are there any space pirates here? I don't recall. No, I don't think there are. Okay. But at the very least, now we can get back up here and re-energize that portal. Go, Samus, go! Yep, now that door is open, and we have to hurt the space pirates again. The dark ones or just the regulars? Good, it's just the regulars. I do not want to face the dark pirates again without this low health. Another thing they have introduced here is the large energy unit. Restores 50 health. So you got the small, medium, large, and ultra. Yes, just in case. Okay. Get another upgrade. Can't be mad about that. Yo! Wrong way. Oh, missile expansion. The 20? I did check, there is 255 overall missiles that we can have, so got a lot of upgrades to go through. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, yeah, more grass. Ferns. Blueroot tree. Blue. Highly poisonous plant form. Durable tree with venomous leaves, found on several worlds in desert climate zones. The bluebird tree is common on worlds with the desert regions. While an elegant, attractive plant, the tree's leaves are highly toxic. Few species can ingest the leaves and live. Many of them, such as the space pirates, consider the deadly blue root leaf a delicacy. Touch them? Oh, yeah. Oh. If I'm not crazy, I do remember there was... Yeah, there was a health upgrade, or some other upgrade I could get here. Let me check first. I don't think there was anything else under here. Okay. Oh, wait, no, that was just the way to get back up that way. Alright. Saving. I say we go for maybe another hour. Less than an hour, and I think that should do. See what we can get done. Yeah, it'll be quicker if we go back this way. Get the space jump. And if we do, we can jump up here. And we can also get this lore since we are able to understand it now. Saving Aether. Aether's planetary energy supply reached a critical stage. If left unchecked, the energy would expire, bringing an end to the world. Our greatest minds devised a way to preserve and regulate the remaining planetary energy. The energy controllers. Nice. The Samus flash bombs in this game. If you get the 105% ending, yep. How the hell Retro got that one past the sensors? I don't know, but they did it. And the GameCube version, you had to defeat the Boost Guardian without taking any damage, and then get 110%. Yep. So... No. Okay. So, yep, we can jump up here now, and... get a bit more lore. And get rid of this gate. The stellar object. By the time we detected the stellar object as it streaked toward our world, it was too late to stop it. So I guess it's not too different from Prime. In that case, I forgot it was just another meteor. We fired numerous weapons at it in a vain attempt to alter its trajectory. Nothing worked. Our efforts placed a great strain on the energy controllers and weakened Aether. Aether. Hard to say. I keep saying it with as if there's an I in there. I know it's wrong, but I'm just going to keep saying it like that. All we could do as the object grew closer was take shelter and wait. We gathered stores of food and water, reinforced the shielding on our dwellings, and spent the last hours in peace. He just gave up right then and there. Oh. What the hell am I doing? Sand gates moved to the open position. Open sesame! Okay, and through here. What do you think they're talking about over there? You think we could get Samus to flash her boobs at us? Nah, man, I'm gonna go eat some blue root. Actually, I'm gonna just drink all of this stuff. Sorry, fellas. I was curious. Like a science experiment. But yeah, phase on. It's here. Transport radioactive material. Rad scans indicate the presence of phase-on energy. Handle with caution. Ooh, no worries there. Also, yeah, unlike the Galactic Federation, them space pirates somehow be thriving. Damn. Oh, scan. Oh, you fuck. I don't think that was the only thing we could scan that with, at least, or the only chance we have to scan it. I don't think it was. There should be a few more. Man, these things are relentless. Oh shit. Vigilance class turret. Man defense system. Heavy weapon fires. Powerful energy blasts. Use rapid movement and cover to avoid damage. The Vigilance class turret is found in many space pirate bases. Built to support the Humility class turret, it is as accurate as the gunner operating it. Many young space pirates begin their careers as sentries. A tour as a Vigilance fighter is considered a mark of distinction. Suppose. One down. 2 down. Magnetic rail system. Oh, can't get up there just yet. Crude but efficient device designed to harness wind power. Components are of space pirate design. Oh. Structural analysis complete. Wall fashioned from wreckage of the space pirate vessel shot down by the GFS tier. These are space pirate crates, aren't they? Yep. Strangely, they dislike theft. This is the only way into their crates is through the use of force. A bunch of hypocrites. Okay, so I don't think you can't get up there just yet. Really at all. For a good while. Health items. Okay, good. I was gonna start panicking. I don't know where else to go. Grading section composed of telluric alloy. Boing. Hello, little guys. Ew. What's this? I think this is like the only base that they have in the whole game. There they go! This is where most of their lore comes from, too. Man, we are going to be reading a bunch of lore in here. Alright. Oh, how kind of them. There you are. Oh, you thought you could get the jump on me, huh? Sure. drain me the dark beam. Be energized with dark energy, walk into an energized portal to go to, etc., etc. Alright, get the power up. Left for a bit and thought this was pinball. Nah. I'm not even sure you can get that game legally nowadays. There you are. I think it might have been on the Wii U eShop. But cannot retrieve that no longer. Alright, let's read through their logs here, see what we got. What are they looking for? Oh, Dark Aether. Transdimensional duplicate of Aether can't determine origin of Aether's dark twin. Contains high levels of Phazon ore. Native bioforms attack on sight. Alright, what have they been through? Metroid Officer Report. The order of mass breed Metroids is insane. To mass breed Metroids is insane. We have no space to store them. Perhaps when Command is sharing a bunk with hungry Metroid infants, they will rethink this unwise order. I got some bad news for you, buddy. Technician 12 relieved after showing symptoms of Phazon fever, in which he claimed the Phazon as his own and held us at gunpoint until security arrived. Sentry Report. I grow weary of standing watch on a wasteland. The accursed Marines are weak and vulnerable. Why do we not attack? They owe us a fate. Debt for the attack. They owe us a debt for the attack on our supply ship. Instead of settling accounts, we sit around in this sandpit like a group of timid old spinsters. It is time for action! 10% of space pirate logs. Not too many this time. Phazon raids. Phazon extraction raids are underway on Dark Aether. The toxicity of the atmosphere has taken a toll on our workforce, as have the hostile natives of that world. Science team is preparing survival gear to protect our work teams, and we have increased our security presence in extraction areas. Fortunately, High Command is sending more troops and supplies. Our troops and resources are spread dangerously thin, and this mission cannot fail. Dark Aether transmit complete. Radiation levels within tolerances. Dark cannon operating at full power. No signs of instability detected. Cooldown cycle underway. Security analysis complete. Unable to bypass space pirate security. Portal control access denied. Find an alternate method of accessing portal control. And it isn't going to be that easy. Security report. Commando Unit 87 has failed to report. Unit was dispatched to recon the swamp, a potential site for a new base. Unit 98, or is that 9B? 9B sent to investigate. Security report. The marine vessel has been under attack by indigenous predators for days. Casualties are high. The marine force is near elimination, and you got your wish. Good job. Metroid Energy Report. Until we recover more Phazon, we rely on Metroids for power. They're not fucking hamsters, man. Oh my god. Command has authorized mass breeding of Metroid for this purpose. I guess it makes sense. You guys are still very stupid. Casualty Report. Mining Expedition 422 reports 3 dead, 2 injured, 1 missing in action. Captured bioform transferred to science team for study. There's regular Aether. Obscure world in the Dasha system. Planet is unstable due to transdimensional flux. Warfare has devastated a good portion of the world's population. Finally, extreme climate shifts have left most of Aether uninhabitable. The Rift Portal. The Rift Portal has been opened. The artifact weapon, dubbed the Dark Beam by Science Team, provides the energy needed to open the portal, although for a limited time. We've sent expeditions through the portal, and they have returned with incredible news. The portal leads to a parallel version of Aether. This dark Aether has suffered a global calamity, turning it into a toxic wasteland. It is the homeworld of the shadowy creatures who have been raiding our base for the last cycle. Most importantly, it is the prime location of Phazon in this sector. Extraction plans are being prepared. We will not be denied. And denied you shall not be. As you get taken over by those Ying. Fucking idiots. Great discoveries. A spatial anomaly has been found within our base. We believe this rift in space-time leads to a parallel dimension of some type, but have been unable to interact with it thus far. A strange artifact was found near the anomaly as well. It may be a weapon or a generator of some kind. Perhaps it is the key to accessing the anomaly. High Command is eager for reports on the relic. A new weapon for our arsenal is always welcome. Phazon operations. Science teams detected the presence of Phazon in the Dasha system 4 cycles ago. High Command authorized the deployment of our team shortly thereafter. Our orders are to establish a base on planet Aether and evaluate local Phazon resources. Because this world lies on the periphery of Galactic Federation territory, we are following stealth protocols to the highest level. A cadre I have a bachelor's degree. Cadre of elite commandos has been dispatched and to provide security for our force as well. This operation is now underway. Looking for Phazon. Local conflict. Intelligence reports on the indigenous population of Aether are in error. This planet is not at peace, nor are the inhabitants docile. Evidence of a Class 4 conflict is present here, though hostilities are at a minimum level now. Our territory has suffered several raids by a strange type of shadowy creature. These raids have caused considerable damage, and we have requested more combat troops in response. Or I think there might be a couple up there. I think there are some extra ones in the other area where they took off with the spaceship. Security alert! All systems and units. Datanet has been compromised. The hunter has hacked our datanet. All of our secrets are now hers. She cannot be allowed to escape. Terminate her on sight. They're quick on the uptake at least. All units to battle stations. The Dark Hunter has breached the Metroid production facility. Protect Phazon supply at all costs. Death to the Dark Hunter. Glory to the space pirates. Can't remember there's a save station here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, there's your Dark Hunter. Security systems active. Unique energy required for door access. Energize door with dark energy to open it. There's something right. I think it's it might be the activation for the portal. Phazon collection report. Phazon supply at Site 1 is diminishing. Sites 2 and 3 are supply rated above 90%. Site 4 remains a problem due to high presence of hostile bioforms. Planetary Stability Report. Planetary energy is at critical, creating violent climate changes and tectonic shifts. Unless these conditions can be reversed, global destruction is inevitable. Dark Hunter analysis. Scans of the Dark Hunter have revealed she grows stronger as she consumes Phazon. Already a Class Platinum AAA threat. Is that what Skull and Bones was? We shudder to think of her power level as she consumes our entire Phazon supply. Blast door control security bypass. Door will remain open in the open position. Security and control systems have been jammed at the source. Okay, that's right. I think we gotta wrap our way around where Dark Samus was headed. Wah. Shit, how do I... Oh. Yeah, I gotta get that thing before we continue. Good thing all of the energy fields are no longer active. All right. We're able to get to Samus in the Dark Beam and then get that. I think we should be good for the day. And then hopefully get to the portal, the 8th round. Oh, Jesus. The temple. Get the rest of the keys. Anyway, here's that Humility class turret. It was referenced so long ago. Space Pirate Defense System. Beam weapon variant of captured Federation turret. Evade its fire with quick movement. Again, apparently they don't like thievery, but okay to steal from others. The Space Pirates copied captured Federation Growler turrets, but found the cannon unit inadequate. They replaced the Growler's weapon with a powerful galvanic accelerator cannon. The Humility turret packs a strong punch, but retains the Growler system's weaknesses. Fast targets can evade the crude targeting system, and the armor can't take much punishment. Tell me the judge of that. Okay, you're right. Vroom. There we go, the pirate skiff. Alright, now we've got all the vehicles. Okay. A Shrike class assault skiff. Light attack craft and troop transport. Vehicle is unarmed, but heavily armored. Eliminate troops if possible before they disperse. Plans for the Shrike were recently stolen from a GF lab by the Space Pirates. Production began immediately, and the fast-moving skiff is now a part of most pirate operations. It is used primarily as a troop transport, taking a fire team of troopers into action. The Shrike is unarmed, relying on the troops it carries for protection against its hostile forces. Run away! Hey, there's a Metroid. Can I... No, that's not that. That's not that. Oh, poor little fella. Metroid subject has severe blast wounds from space pirate weaponry on low power settings. They wanted it alive after they were finished with it. Ugh, I don't like the way that's phrased. Containment field is keeping Metroid subject in a constant state of agitation. It is unable to enter sleep cycles. Oh my god. And you know, as ferocious as they are, the Metroids, they really aren't the aggressor. It's the goddamn Space Pirates' fault. It's always their fault. Go in there. It's always their fault. God. It's... not 20 this time. Oh, I know, fella. Metroid subject is suffering from food poisoning. It has ingested several pet treats and space pirate rations. These do not agree with its digestive system. Remember when in the first game they were talking about, the space pirates talking about not keeping pets? There you go. Always blame Metroids. No! Metroid subject has been energy drained repeatedly over the last 3 cycles. Subject's cellular structure has become unstable as a result. Look, they're fucking suffering, man. Metroid subject is heavily scarred. Wounds appear to be from repeated contact with its containment field, most likely received while attempting to escape. This isn't even their environment. Oh yeah. This is funny. Evidence of symbiotic bonding present in subject system. Subject is barely alive and is periodically leashed of its bioenergy on the Metroids. Did he just jump? I guess he just jumped in to try to become one with them. This is a Talon Metroid, energy craving parasite. Taken from planet Talon 4, target leeches bioenergy from its victim. Stunned by concussive blast, vulnerable to dark energy. Space pirates harvest and enslave Metroids for use in their operation. The Talon Metroid will latch onto its prey with powerful pincers, then proceed to drain its life energy. This causes the creature to grow in size and mass. The creatures are vulnerable to the chilling effect of dark energy and can be detached by entering Morph Ball. Okay, we got it. We got here. Metroid handling protocols. Metroids are not pets. Metroids are not for target practice. Finally, unauthorized feeding of Metroids is still strictly prohibited. You get a little bit of lore on this. The Hunter. No, we're not. Samus Aran, the accursed Hunter, has arrived. A sudden arrival of the Hunter is strange enough, but her actions are stranger still. She does not seek our destruction, but our Phazon. With each raid, she steals Phazon ore, only killing those who attempt to deny her. What she needs it for, we do not know. Though science team suspects she requires it to power her new armor suit. Dark in color, it is equipped with strange new weapons. The troops call her Dark Hunter now. It is a fitting title. See, I thought we were going to get some info on this guy here. You thought it was a bright idea to jump in the Metroid tank, but to each their own. Ow. Nifty. We're not fighting against them yet. Oh, the flying troops. Hell yeah. Always welcome. Or now, as they're now called, the Aero Trooper. Airborne Assault Trooper. Fast-moving and extremely well-armored, jetpacks can be overloaded with thermal damage. Pirate Aerotroopers are known for their cold precision and utter cruelty. Armed with both beam and missile systems, the Aerotrooper can be a difficult foe to engage, especially at range. Their jetpacks can be overloaded with heat-based attacks, however. These units prefer death before dishonor, and an injured Aerotrooper will make a suicide strike before allowing himself to be captured. Oh. Really do not want to die to those things. Alright. Let's get the rest of this stuff read before we go any further. Termination report. Metroid Unit 318 was put down today after a failed domestication session. Metroid Unit refused commands and terminated one of its handlers before it was subdued. Injury report. Unit 686 released a Metroid for target practice today. The Metroid then assaulted 686. He should be regaining brain functions in a cycle. Theft report. 3 Metroids have been stolen. All on-duty units have been questioned. Whereabouts of Metroids unknown. Doubling security in Metroid areas until further notice. Security report. 07. The Dark Hunter was spotted near the Metroid tanks. She attempted to breach the containment racks without success, then escaped. Perhaps she is behind the recent Metroid theft. It could be, yeah. Training report. Science team believes the Metroid can be trained. After several cycles of trying, I believe science team has vapor for brains. I've lost 2 assistants to the wretched little things. Yeah. Discipline report. Units 13 and 43 have been placed on low rations after being caught configuring the power storage racks for amusement purposes. Agility training is to only occur in sanctioned training areas. Yeah. Production report. Mass breeding of Metroids underway. We will meet command's quota within a cycle. Storage remains an issue. Recommend expansion of existing facility before a critical Metroid level is reached. Maintenance report. Energy containment field generators have failed 3 times. I fear for her safety. We're out of spare parts. 1 more failure and we're finished. Okay. Alright, so we gotta manipulate these fellas. First thing we need to get is that glowing energy tank up there. Power station. Okay. Oop. Oh, crap. There we go. Excuse me. Energy tank. Bum 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 bum. Alright, and back up. You can stay exactly where you're at, and bring this guy back up to, I guess, down. Yes, game, I do notice exactly what we just did. Thank you for showing me. I would be very confused. Alright, let's go through this disgusting mess here. I don't think there's an item in here. We'll see eventually. There twas or twas not. Oh. More space pirate lore. Security breach. Dark Hunter teleports into the base at will. Our security has proven next to useless against her. Her latest raid was disastrous. Not only did we lose more phazon to her, but she also crippled the stealth field generator with her strange new weapons. We are exposed. Until the replacer generator arrives, we will be vulnerable to scans and detection. Our presence here is still minimal. Should the Federation find us, we will be unable to defend our position. Fortunately, Aether is on the fringe of Federation space. With luck, we will have a stealth field back in effect before being detected. Have a save station here. Alright. Analysis. Brimstone. Oh. Oh yeah, I can go up there. We can't use this just yet. Something underneath that sand. Oh, what are you doing down there? Standard Kellium energy reactor, converted by the space pirates to process energy, phazon energy. Shielding levels at 220% and holding. Hey, can you stop using that? The space pirates have nefarious means for it. They're supposed to be my enemy. My enemy isn't you. Or maybe it is. Oh, scanner. Dark Samus 1. Phazon-powered entity. Powerful distance attacks. Phazon energy shield repels all weapons. Wait until it is down to attack. Avoid close contact with target. God. Scans indicate the presence of Phazon and your genetic material within this entity. She wears a version of the various suit, altered and augmented by the Phazon within her. Primary weapons include a missile launcher and a scattershot variant of the power beam. Boost and jump abilities are superior to yours. The ability to generate Phazon energy shields is also present. Oh. Not nearly as difficult as I remember. Okay, well, shield is active. Uh-oh. I'm gonna wait for her to... Oh, lordy. Oh, see, I thought that was gonna save me, but I guess not. Okay, there we go. Or not. Oh shoot, I can damage her. Whoops. I didn't think I could. Ugh. Almost there, and... Come on. Nope. No, still. There we go. Just have to wait for her to do her spread beam. Run! Did it. We saved the world. And we'll never see her again. Ignore the one on the other. Phazon, volatile ore with biomutagenic properties. Origin of point of Phazon unknown. First detection of element on planet Talon 4, used by space pirates to produce vast levels of energy. Bioforms exposed to Phazon without proper shielding will eventually undergo radical mutation. Yeah, you know, I'm surprised too. Is that rain meme, but with Samus? Come on. There we go. Ah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, we haven't even gotten the beam. Oh, hey, more space pirate lore. Shadow War. Local war has escalated in intensity. The Shadowlings from Dark Aether have launched an offensive. The assault seems focused on a central network of buildings atop a mountain. A base, perhaps. Strangely, this attack coincides with a ride in planetary instability. Perhaps these shadow creatures are using a new weapon. Shadowlings must believe us to be foes, for they have hit our new base numerous times as well. We are holding, but attrition is taking its toll on our troops and resources. Reinforcements are en route. We can only wait and defend what is ours. Godspeed, space pirates. Fucking bastards. Alright. Get our first new beam, the Dark Beam. Now, here's a little switch up from the first game. You now have limited ammunition. I need to check the development process because I'm not 100% sure what the decision was in making the ammo limited, but it may have something to do with the light beam, because that thing is very strong. Anyway, you can now unlock these doors and these little crystals. Metroid Brew generation underway. Protocol 3 in effect until further notice. Exercise extreme caution when dealing with the birthing of storage of newborns. Remember, infant Metroids are not pets. And another piece of lore. Federation attack. Another disaster. The transport bringing our reinforcements and supplies has been shot down. It was engaged in orbit by a Federation vessel, which has landed near an alien temple. It's only a matter of time before the Marines attack. Survivors from our ship have made their way to our base. Here we shall make our stand. Another enemy. First the Shadowlings, then the Dark Hunter, and now the Galactic Federation Marine Corps. Perhaps fate will smile upon us, or the world itself opens its maw and swallows us. Earthvore. Oh, the space pirates? Yeah, totally. I meant to open the map. Okay. But we can see what this baby does. It fucking eviscerates them. It is pretty cool. But that's not the only thing it can be used for. We can also finally open up these portals here. Get the right thing. And for some reason, these are also scannable. The dark portal. Portal's active. Walk into it and go to Dark Aether. Extreme caution recommended once transit is complete. Alright, so we'll go in here, find another save station, and then we'll be good for the day. Oh, another key. I think we should be able to go that way. Yeah. Subject's spine was shattered after high velocity impact. The attack crippled the subject, leaving it vulnerable to further attacks and ultimately termination. The scan complete. Subject took multiple armor breaches, exposing its body to the local atmosphere. Resulting trauma led to multiple organ failure and death. Okay. Move over here. Okay, can't get up there, but I can get up through there. So, oh, come on. There it is. This is a nullified crystal. So, the dark beam does have its downsides. It can nullify these crystals, meaning you need to reactivate them, and it's a bit of time wasted doing that. But this is the game showing you how that works. Proactive field of light energy deactivated. Light crystals, when covered with dark energy, cease to function for a brief time. Light energy can clear the dark crystal. So I guess the power bomb is technically light energy. Statue conceals a Luminoth device. Outer shell is those of brimstone. So we can use dark crystal and manipulate the platform. You gotta get that key. I think do the same thing with the Yep, and that is also its own. There we go. There's a nullified beacon. It's pretty much the same exact thing, except this is just for the beacon. And you can reactivate it like that. Ooh. Dark Preed. Is it like the oh, I forgot what they were called. Gamer? Whatever these puffballs that were in the first game. Darkling possessed gas-filled cyborg. Darkling enhanced target's durability. Destruction of outer body will release a highly toxic cloud. The aggressive Preeds are often possessed by Darklings for aerial hunting missions. The presence of the dark creature makes the small cyborg more durable. The toxic gas carried by a Preed is enhanced by exposure to dark energy, making it considerably more dangerous. Now, it can't be that bad. Maybe it is. I'm pretty sure we can get up here and then just quickly get over here. And key acquired. Okay. Ooh, now let's hurry on over here. these fuckwits. Funny, these things are weak to their own... Whoa! I guess... Forgot they can do like a... Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, that's what it was. I thought I could scan it again. Damn, those are some big-ass tentacles. On. There we go. I probably could use the face on. Bioscan complete. Subject was undergoing parasitic fusion when its heart failed. Massive biosystem shock led to the termination of subject and parasite. What was that again? Biosystem shock? What did they know? What did they know? I think the last key is in here. Well, not in there, per se, but... is somewhere. There's only one other door we can get into. Analysis complete. Object contains motivator units. Appears to be a Where is it? Backside. Ah. Okay, and up here we go. You know we're going the right way because there's a little beam shield there. And yes, all right. Save system. Beautiful. Subject has number of severe phase-on radiation burns. Trauma from these wounds is the cause of death. So like that. Subject's chest armor was compromised by multiple high-energy strikes, then penetrated by a piercing weapon, terminating subject's life signs. Poor fellows. Oh wait, these are space pirates. Shoot. Honestly, I like the designs better in the first game. As easier as they are to fight in here. Right, and that will do it for today's session, the first Metroid Prime 2 session. We made some good progress. Got ourselves the Dark Beam. Got to the Agon Temple Keys. And we will be continuing. I believe Friday will be the next one. It may also be Saturday though. If you're not following me on Blue Sky though, you can go ahead and do that and keep up with any announcements. Or if you're not subscribed, you can do so and keep up with the YouTube feed. Look up for I usually post the day before on both areas, or we do a stream, and then like an hour or 30 minutes beforehand. So, thank you all for watching, and y'all have a good, wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you later this week. We kill some more Ing and learn some more horrible, tragic demises of the space pirates. Really, they didn't do anything wrong, the space pirates. They're the victim. They're the true victim.